Viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. A lot of things been happening in the playoff world of the basketball. As you know, the Pelicans are playing right now against the Thunder. The game is neck and neck right now. I think the Thunder are going to win this game and end them in a sweep. So I'm making this video a little early because for me, the time is a little different. I think the Lakers have to play too as well. Lakers play at 10 o'clock, but in California it'd be 8 o'clock for them. But so I'm ain't gonna be able to watch that. But the Lakers are down 3-1 to the Nuggets, so we'll see what happened in that game. As you know, my Heat just lost to the Celtics. Another game right there. Now, really, it's kind of crazy though. The Celtics the past two games haven't really been playing that good. If you actually look at them like play, but the Heat just haven't been able to score. Like the Heat had helped them well under their scoring average of the throughout the season and stuff, and the Heat just kept them kind of like in battle a little bit, but he just hasn't been able to score any points. Ran out of gas. They ain't got nobody out there because to score. Of course, Bam Adebayo's a good player, two-way player and stuff, but he's not really that type of offensive threat. He can go out there and he scored 9 straight 20-point playoff games in a row, but that's cool. And Tyler Hero can do his thing here and there, but he's very inconsistent. And Jaime, he's a rookie and stuff, but they really ain't got no dynamic piece who can go out there and do it. I feel like Jimmy Butler was playing this series that he could possibly be up in this series 3-1 or could have been finished right now. You never know because the way the Celtics have been playing, they kind of been playing a little bit like, I don't know, they've been missing a lot of things. Besides that first game where they went crazy, all the other games have kind of been them shooting bad. And tonight, Derek White was the only person really going crazy. He was cooking. He was hitting it from the three-point line. He had like 8 threes in this game, which is phenomenal. He's an amazing player. Ever since he left the Spurs, he have kind of like evolved himself into a different stratosphere as a player, and he's a very good player, very good defender as well too. So I don't know why Tyler Hero keep trying to take him to the basket. I'm like, you can't take Derek White to the basket. He's a very good defender, on ball defender, around the perimeter and inside too as well. In the post, he guards well too. But he was the only guy really going crazy for the Celtics. Everybody else was kind of around. It was kind of like having not the best shooting night this game and yesterday. Not yesterday. I mean on Saturday game as well. So it's been a lot of like inconsistent for them. But since they have more, firing power, it's kind of like you can kind of live with that because the Heat don't got their firing power. They playing with like backups and stuff. You got old man Patty Mills out there playing. I don't know why he was in that long, but he was playing. He hit some shots here and there, but the Heat just don't have enough right now. And the injuries in this like conference, this Eastern Conference, has been absolutely crazy. And you see, of course, Giannis is still out. I think Giannis gonna be out. Even if the Bucks did find a way to come back down 3-1, I think Giannis gonna be out for the whole playoffs because they said some type of calf strain that kind of leads, around the Achilles area. So it could be like something kind of like the Kevin Durant injury. Remember Kevin Durant when he had that injury against the Raptors? He came back and tore his Achilles. He was out the whole season. So the Bucks might want to play it safe and be like, okay, we're gonna wait. And then Damian Lillard got Achilles tendonitis, which is another thing that kind of can lead up to Achilles tear if you put too much tension and pressure on it. So I feel like they probably will just wait and be like, you know what, we just wait till next year. There's no point in like going out there and putting it out on the line right here if the guys get injured and they out for the rest of the season and they're gonna be out for gonna bleed into next year as well. So I feel like they're doing the right decision, making the right choice. I still don't know why they fired the coach, but they're doing the right decision in this right here and not bringing those guys back and rushing them back. So I wish some of the guys was healthy. I wish the Heat had Jimmy Butler and Terry Rozier like that. Out there that would have been make the series a lot more interesting right now. And I wish, of course, the Bucks had, of course, Giannis and Damian Lillard. That'd been great too. But really, if you look in the East, of course, Atlanta Magic, they came back into the series as well against the Cavs. They tied it back up. I believe it's tied up still, if I'm not mistaken. They tied it up. I think they play tomorrow. So they tied it back up. They've been playing good basketball, getting back in there. I mentioned before, they're a very good offensive team. And I thought the first 2 games, they kind of was playing like out of their style because they're new to the playoffs. They kind of settled in now, and now they won back-to-back. We're going to see if they can kind of stretch it and make it 3. So we're going to see what happens. But really, if you think about it, really, it's kind of I won't say an easy path. But since all the injuries that's happening, it's kind of like an easier path. I won't say it's easier. Every time I play games, but like for the Celtics they won 64 games this season. They have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Porzingis got injured today too as well. Another guy getting injured today as well. They have Derek White, Drew Holiday. So really, the only team can really stand their way, I think. I was say 76ers at first because 76ers, they down 3-1 right now. They might be on the verge of elimination too as well. That could get eliminated by the next game. But the Knicks probably the only team. I think the Celtics are a better team than the Knicks. I think they can beat the Knicks. So really, when you look at like then in the East, I think the East is wide open since all the injuries are happening. It's like Julius Randle is injured for the Knicks. You look at Damian Lillard, Giannis injured, Jimmy Butler injured, Terry Rozier injured. Porzingis just fell down, but he ain't their star player though. So it still hurts a little bit, but it's not Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, so you're still good. But a lot of injuries are happening, and a lot of injuries have occurred throughout this Eastern Conference like playoffs. If you look at the West, Timberwolves went out there and dominated. You know, the Suns had opportunity in a few games. Even the last game, I think Devin Booker dropped 40 points. The Kings went out. I mean, not the Kings. The Timberwolves went out there and dominated. Anthony Edwards with the dunk on his, you know, one of his best players. I think his favorite player ever, like that. The player that he modeled his game after of, and a player that he was a big time fan of, Kevin Durant, went out there and playing against your guy that it was like a inspiration to you, for this game of basketball. He dunked on them, go out there and swept them in the first round as well. That's a phenomenal stat, and that's their first playoff win since 2004. It said the last time they won a playoff game, it said Anthony Edwards was 2 years old, which is crazy. In 2004, I was, depending on what month, if it's like this month from now, so I was like I probably was 2 years old as well. Yeah, 2 years old. So about to turn 3. My birthday's in August, so I'm around 2 years old as well. So it's like, it's crazy to think about. That's the last time they won a playoff game. But it's been very interesting, playoffs. As you know, who else was on that side? Of course, the Nuggets and the Lakers are playing right now. About to play in a few hours. I think at 10 o'clock for me here in Texas. Those teams right there been battling. And besides the first game, really, all the games have been very close. The Lakers had a 20-point lead in one game, and then they had like a 12, 13-point lead in another game, and they blew the lead. And the last game they won, like they maintained the league and they won and stuff. They found a way to pull through. But the Lakers really had all the games very close. They just wasn't able to capitalize and close out. Now, I don't think the Lakers can come back down 3-1. I mean, 3-0, because they were down 3-0. I think they might win another game to keep themselves alive, to get 2, but I think it might be done in 6. Like that. Now, they find a way to do that, that'd be crazy. But I doubt that can happen, because I don't know. It's just like, I feel like they wasted that 2 opportunities. They should at least have it tied 2-2 right now or something, because they had opportunity after opportunity. They just kept blowing the lead and not capitalizing on things. But they got to see what happened. The Clippers tied it up with the Mavericks. The Clippers had a 31-point lead. They blew it, but then they still managed to win in the end. Now, the Clippers, which is crazy, they played better without Kawhi. I know Kawhi is still banged up a little bit, but they 0-2 with Kawhi, when Kawhi played in the playoffs for them so far, and they 2-0 without him. So they might need to keep him on the bench until you get fully 100% and go out there and play. So, and then play with this lineup they got now. Just go out there and let Paul George and James Harden do what they do. And then Kawhi can get healthy, maybe bring him back next playoff series. They can get past the Mavericks. So a lot of things been shaping up in this playoffs. There's been amazing playoffs right here. I think it's going to come down to the wire. My prediction for finals teams, now you would think that based off of this roster projections and based off of health, I would say the Celtics got to get there. They don't get, it got to be championship or bust for them. You got the super team lined up, this big bolstered team. You put everything into it. If you don't make the championships, it's just kind of like a failure, really. So they got to go out there and make the championships. And I think it could be a rematch. The Nuggets could be up there. I know the Thunder is a good team. Timberwolves a good team, but I don't know who's gonna stop that big beast in Jokic. Getting what he wants out there. So I think it's gonna be probably maybe the Celtics and Nuggets. And we don't know what's going to happen in that series. I think the Nuggets probably can pull it off. Back-to-back championships, that'd be crazy. But Celtics could find a way to win. But if Celtics have to at least get to the finals. I don't think they're going to win the finals, but they at least got to get to the finals, because you build this team up, you go all in, you got to go out there and get there. So that's kind of my predictions being right there. Now, of course, I'm not giving up my team, the Heat, yet. Some of you people might be saying, hey, you giving up your team already? I know we're down 3-1 to the Celtics, but I picked the Celtics to win this series, of course. But as a fan, I was saying, like, I hope we can find a way, some miracle to win. But speaking from like logic, I think the Celtics they should go out. They should have really swept us. We should never won one game, but I had a feeling they're gonna go out there and get us. But we have to at least get one. Go out there, show our toughness, and get one. I was hoping we can get 2. And not over yet. Maybe we can find a way to get 2. Win one in Boston. It's crazy. We play better in Boston than we play at our home. So it'd be great if we can go out there and get 2. But I don't see us winning this series. I hope we can win it, but I don't see us winning this series. It's too much firing power. We don't have enough firing power. But this is all I got for the video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys probably at my time next time I see you guys in a few days from now. It's probably gonna be a lot of series ending. So it'll be on to the next, and I'm gonna preview for round 2s and stuff. So yeah, peace out.